Hi, welcome back to Herbal Bunny's Pharmacy. I'm Dr. Tamitha Davis, and I have my little man here, little EJ. There he is. So he's going to be, probably see the top of his head in this video. So handsome today. All right, today we're going to be talking about gut health and how we can keep our gut healthy, and if we have an unhealthy gut, what are some of the troubles that we can face? So that's what we're going to talk about today. But first, before we begin, disclaimer, I may be a doctor, but I'm not your doctor, and you need to talk to your doctor about any diet changes or any supplements that you are willing to change. Discuss all that with your doctor, because there can be some interactions with medications with any herbal supplements or diet changes, so be sure to check with your doctor. All right, well, I started to record the video and somebody started screaming and I accidentally bumped the button. So I did like a whole video without it being recorded. Go me. How does your body get into this state of gut dysbiosis to begin with? Well, let's take a look at our diet. What sort of chemicals are we putting into our body? What sort of chemicals are we putting onto our body? What sort of chemicals are we breathing into our body? This is what's causing this inflammation in our gut. When we have inflammation in our gut, then we are going to have inflammation throughout our whole entire body. Most of our immune system is within our gut. So if we have poor gut health, we're going to have poor immune system, and we can start getting a plethora of things. We can start getting autoimmune diseases. We can get diabetes, cognitive issues, Alzheimer's. We'll start having poor absorption, so we're not going to get our vitamins and minerals that we should be getting. Our hair will start falling out. Our thyroid gland won't work right. Our pituitary gland won't work right. Our hormones will be thrown off. I mean, everything that you can think of, any sickness and disease, can be related back to our digestive system. Our liver, it filters out all the chemicals that we put not just in our mouths, but on our skin that we're breathing in. Our liver filters that. And if we're bombarding our liver with that, then it becomes overworked and we start getting sickness within our liver. We start to have a fatty liver. Our liver can't process these chemicals and it starts shoving them into our cells. We get cellular inflammation. This is just a vicious circle. I've talked about this cycle that keeps going around and around. And we can't just focus on one thing. We have to focus on a plethora of things to fix what we would say one problem, but it's actually a lot of different problems. So, for instance, if you have some allergies, okay, you have allergies, you're also a diabetic, you have hypertension, you have a family history of cancer, so you're worried about, okay, am I going to have this genetic cancer, breast cancer that could pop up, or ovarian cancer, or testicular cancer? Is this gene going to be turned on? So you're worried about that. You're constantly worried. Now you're took up a habit of either smoking or drinking, and now you got those chemicals that are coming into your body. It's a vicious cycle. We're constantly worried about different things. Do we have enough money for this? You know, where is my kids going to get their school clothes? Or are they hip this year? You know, we're just so worried about everything. Look at what's going on in the news. Who is going to be our president? Oh my gosh, is the world flat? Oh my gosh, you know, they've been lying to us. You know, it's just craziness. And all this affects our gut health. Our immune system is in our gut. So we need to have a good, healthy gut in order for us to fight sickness and disease. And if we don't have good gut health, we're going to be sick and we're going to be diseased, and we're not going to have just one thing. That's why they're so focused on just one thing. Okay, you know, I have diverticulitis, but if you take a look at other things that you have going on with you, okay, well, you have arthritis too. You also have a cognitive issue. You have a behavior disorder. You're not remembering things. All of this is linked to your gut. They won't tell you this, that when you go to the doctor, they'll just give you a medication for diabetes, or give you medication for your mood, or they'll give you a medication for your blood pressure. They don't tell you, hey, let's focus on your gut. We got to get the chemicals out, folks. That is the only way we're going to truly heal. We're not going to heal by taking a pill. We're not going to heal by just taking an herb. Everybody's like, comes to me, what herb can I take to help with my diabetes? What herb can I take to help me with my mental focus? I'm not sleeping very well. What herb can I take? Well, let's focus on fixing your gut. How about that? But it's not talked about nearly enough. I've seen videos where they'll talk about gut health. That, hey, take this probiotic. That's all they'll talk about. There's one recently that's been showing up on my feed where this guy comes out, he's like all just ripped up and he's like 90 years old. Oh, I take this probiotic. You're giving people false hope, okay? You're not telling them the truth. Taking that probiotic, yes, it will help with some things, but if you're still drinking, you're still smoking, you're still worried, you're still eating fast food, you're still eating things out of a box, you're still worried about your finances, that is not going to fix the issue. You had just made that person money in their pocket by selling that supplement. Okay, so we're getting over supplemented. This is a vicious circle that keeps going around and around instead of doctors actually talking to patients about the actual cause. That's why I'm here. I'm going to tell you about the actual cause. I made a video, I think last year or a year and a half ago, about 3 stressors that our bodies go through. And those 3 stressors are physical, mental, and chemical. Our bodies does not care which one it is. It has the same response. It has an immune response, okay? And it could be a combination of your 2, 3, a huge 1. But our immune system, our immune system responds the same way, regardless of which one it is. Our immune system is in our gut, okay? Keep that in mind. When we keep putting in those 3 stressors, chemical, physical, or mental stress, then our body is not going to heal properly. We need to get out the chemicals. We need to get the chemicals out of our diet. We need to get the chemicals out of our environment as much as possible. I know there's cars and stuff, unless we all move to the remote place of the world where there's nobody else around, but then it's going to become overpopulated. But we have to do air purification in our homes. We have to stop using products in our homes that has so many chemicals that's in them. We can make cleaning products, out of vinegar and lemon and essential oils. We don't need all the chemicals that they're putting, in these cleaning products. We don't need to clean with all these chemicals, is what I'm trying to say. And we need to stop putting, ladies, I know makeup makes you look pretty, you feel pretty and stuff, but there's more natural ones out there. Stop putting, the perfumes. Yes, they smell good, but you can do that with essential oils. You can do laundry, stuff to wash your clothes with more natural things. You can wash your hair and your body with more natural ingredients. Food, we need to quit eating non-organic foods. We need to stop eating processed foods. These are things that's going to help with our gut. I know it may sound weird and wonky. Okay, you want me to stop using chemicals on my skin and hair and clothes and change my environment? How's that going to help my gut? It does. Your liver, remember I told you, your liver processes all the chemicals and stuff. If you have poor liver, your liver is part of your digestive system, okay? You're killing off all the good bacteria in your bodies, and you're overgrowing bad bacteria in your bodies. That's where we get all this, candida. We're feeding it so many sugars and stuff. We have a candida overgrowth. Well, stop feeding it sugar and you won't have a candida overgrowth. We need to build our good bacteria and get rid of the bad bacteria. That's why they're promoting these probiotics and these prebiotics. Take this and that. They're trying to build the good bacteria, but meanwhile, they're not talking to you about getting rid of the bad bacteria. They're not talking to you about chemicals and how your body is having an immune response to all 3 of these stressors, the physical, chemical, and mental stressors. When you're constantly thinking bad thoughts, when you're constantly under a lot of stress, when you're constantly worry, your body is having an immune response, and that causes inflammation within your body. Your digestive system, for, what we're talking about, So if we can eliminate that as much as possible, we're going to feel so much better. We need sleep. When we are inflamed, we're not getting enough sleep. We're constantly worried and stuff. We're not getting enough sleep. Our bodies heal while we're sleeping. Our digestive system is getting a break while we're sleeping. We need to stop overeating. We need to be doing intermittent fasting. We need to be doing these different cleanses to help cleanse out our body. We need to be doing them more frequently than just once a year. We need to constantly be thinking about what we're putting in, on, and around our bodies. So, anyway, I just wanted to get that video out there before he wakes up, because he only likes to take like 20-minute naps, and he'll sleep a little bit longer as long as I have a hold of him. But, you know, he's almost 12 pounds and he's hurting my shoulder. But anyway, yes, go and spend time in nature. Go and find something natural to clean your home with. There's so many things out there. Make your own. You know, you don't have to be all fancy dancy and go and buy overpriced. There's a lot of things out there that are overpriced, and if you have the money to do that, go right ahead. But there's so many videos out there. Just Google or YouTube or whatever, natural laundry soap, you know. I make my own laundry soap. I don't want to buy a bunch of chemically laden stuff to wash our clothes in. I don't have to smell like Bounce wherever I go, or Downy, you know. I have one of those little balls, a little wool balls that you put into the dryer. Just put some essential oils in them. Pop it in the dryer. There you go. Helps with static, and it makes your clothes smell like lemon or lavender or whatever you decide to sprinkle on it. You know, you don't need all that chemicals and stuff. You don't need to be eating processed foods. We definitely don't need to be eating processed foods. Start eating organic. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed the video, please share it. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. I know I got kind of loud there. I'm surprised he didn't actually like have the startle response. Poor baby. All right, you guys, see you in the next video. Bye! Oh, I think I'm gonna take a nap. Nap when the baby naps. Yeah. Not when I put him down and 2 seconds later he's awake.